morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're reffing me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Body area.
Damn! Damn!
MC, make another hit.
Whoa! This ain't what you want.
Project.
I just wanna rock. I just wanna.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Tennessee Titans. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. That is incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He's got it, complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Stroud sets up the play action. That is caught by Dell. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Texans.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. That's it.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Ray. Whoa.
They go play action here on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. And now connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
All right. 18. What's up?
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is,
and that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tank Dell, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans are on the board here first in the season opener. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Second Pirates.
Throwing is Ward. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. They run over center with Mitchell. Spinning away. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Cowboy 80. Go.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
18, 5 there.
A 6-yard pick.
They go play action with Ward. And that'll be incomplete. Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal.
Ward now working out of the gun. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Cowboy 8.
Going for it, here's Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. At 18, that's it.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. As Stroud now to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
That is incomplete.
Intending for Chinwe DK. Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Okay, so ready? After the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Ready?
They go play action with Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On play action, Ward. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defensive course trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, their offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, things went really well in that first one, not so well in the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
All right. 18, let's go. South.
Stroud. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Texans 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This taken in at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Tony.
Here's Stroud. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. It's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted it with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Play fake, here's Ward. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Ward. Short throw taken in by Conquo. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the shotgun, it's Ward. Throw to the right, caught by Conquo. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. First down, here's Mitchell. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Ready.
Right back to Mitchell here. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He'll try to pick it up himself. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Got it. Ready?
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hawk, trap 60, trap 60.
To throw is Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Stroud looking to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the set.
Throwing now, Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chig Okonkwo, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Now let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to unreliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
18,
Stroud to throw it. Down the field, he's got Moore. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
South.
Stroud working out of the gun. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense was moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
18,
Throwing now is Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go. 18,
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the left side, finds his receiver, Noel. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal.
And the hitch route is run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 18, Two jet.
Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task. There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right? Tony. Hey,
Now Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
All right. On 18. That's it. 12.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. And he finds a man with a crossing route. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos.
Now Ward. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Titans. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now the try here for the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Titans 31, Texans 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Back to throw. Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Down the right sideline. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Let's go now.
From the gun, Ward. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Come on, come on.
Here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Kevontae Turpin as the first half is winding down. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Texans 28.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
All right. Hey, south. At 18. That's it.
Final play of the half. Stroud. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Fights loose. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Ready.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Dragon 60. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion.
To throw, here's Ward. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. Ward now working out of the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Chimere Dike, 34 yards. And the Titans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after here coming up. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Texans 28.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? Yeah.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose again. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Texans 35.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing is Ward. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
All right.
And the slot man goes in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Houston.
How was that? 19 seconds. 18. Outside. Whoa. Look at high.
Here goes Stroud again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 5.
ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. In motion left, the tight end. Here's Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Texans 42.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
No!
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 127 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Off play action, Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Play action. It's Ward. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
19. Come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chimere Dike, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Titans are able to stretch out their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab,
Jab.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the press.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
All right. Tony.
Stroud out of the gun here. That's complete. It's Collins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
All right. 18. Hey, south.
Stroud looking to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. And just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw it. Down the field, he's got Moe. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Noel, 30 yards. And the Texans are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Brendan, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out. To the 35-yard line.
ready, set.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
We've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Check smash. Hip, ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll change things up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
A give here to Mitchell. Past the 20. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 12-yard line. 174 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Here we go, Scott. Cut.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Good gain there on first down. That keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking.
Ready.
Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling.
Come on.
They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Get it. Viking 18.
To throw is Ward. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Titans will add to their fourth quarter lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes this a 9-point game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
18. That's it.
out of the gun. They'll give to Gibbs. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Look the high. Red.
Throwing now is Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Stroud. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
And Stroud now to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz.
Stroud's pass. Complete to Dalton Schultz. It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the set, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Here we go. 18, okay. 19 Texans.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
33 yards on the play. 1st down, Houston.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Stroud to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now Stroud. Wide open receiver, complete. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
CJ.
It's 3rd down.
Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here we go. 1st and goal.
All right. 118. What's that?
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, let's go. 18, that's it. Hey, uno.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Second down, goal to go.
18, that's it.
Here's Stroud. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
18, that's it.
Stroud back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
So a big one coming here for Ka'imi Fairbairn. This to get it back to a 1-score game. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now. Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
I'll give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the posts.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Mitchell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Once more with Mitchell. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, Howard just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18, that's it.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Titans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Titans, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the
Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out.
go, go.